Natural disaster preparedness should belong to the minister. Hanoi disaster prevention should be a radical long-term strategy based on new technology such as forecasting and remote sensing to minimize damage. That were the message from the Lelong Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development and Deputy Chairman of the Central Steering Committee on Flood and Storm Control, who was speaking at disaster prevention this week. According to a report last year by the Central Steering Committee on Flood and Storm Control, in the mountainous area, Hulong, heavy rains caused landslides and floods resulting in a great damage to people and property. In the first month of this year, a number of damage includes cold spell, thunderstorm, lightning, and hailstorm occurred. Although the rainy season has not yet started, some localities have been hit by flash flood, causing serious damage. These were raised and signaled a year of unpredictable natural disaster on the northern mountainous region. Natural disaster in this area from beginning of this year has caused of 3 deaths and 1 injury. 320 houses were damaged and 1,086 people died, and economic loss is estimated at 25 billion USD. According to Mavon Kim, director of the National Center for the Meteorological Forecast, from April to July, the northern region would be likely to see strong thunderstorms accompanied by the tornadoes, lightning, and hail in many provinces and cities. From April to October, the total common rainfall could forecast equal to average level of the same period last year. In April, May, August, and September, the total rainfall tended to be 10 to 20% higher than the monthly average of previous year. It was necessary to monitor storm and strong wind and sit in the rainy and stormy months this year, he added. In the past year, the natural disaster control sector to have has performed well, but preparedness still has shortcomings such as poor awareness and preventive skill of the community in some places, especially in remote and isolated areas, and irregular forecast and warming information for people affected areas. The training for disaster prevention and control staff and the dissemination and information for the people in the affected area had not been proved not effective. Infrastructure system and preventive control infrastructure like synchronization and limited utilization and some areas remain damaged or degraded due to previous natural disasters. Natural disasters have been continuously stretching across the country. Minister Huang Chun, the meeting in the Pudong province in this week, we focus in overcoming disaster consequences, but tend to overlook the work disaster prevention and preparedness. Normally, when there were natural disasters, we work together to combat in as the handled, but the disasters were over. We forget the work here. Prevention will not just for 1-2 years in the future, but it must be long-term strategy based on one new technology such as forecasting and remote sensing. This would minimize the damage caused by natural disaster damage. In the order to perform in the work of disaster prevention and search and rescue in the future, the minister suggested locality in the region need to overcome the limitation and shortcoming coordinate closely with the relevant ministry and bring to the effective implement of prevention and control work, as well as strictly follow legal document and anti-disaster, especially directory number of the body secretariat. The local authority should promote information dissemination and natural disaster prevention and control in the community as well as allocated resources and to implement the project to of community awareness improvement and disaster risk management. In addition, priority should be given to the allocating budget in the midterm plan of 2021 to 2025 for locality and fund for disaster prevention and control, especially preventing flash flood and landslide and safeguarding target and reservoirs, Huang said.